All right, friends and family. So today I wanted to get out of the house. I've been going a little stir crazy for the last few days. Past month I've been having a ton of fun out exploring, hunting for mule deer, whether that was for myself or helping out my brother-in-law. It's been great. Been stuck in the apartment in the last few days, and it's just got to get out. Even though the weather's cloudy, windy, a bit on the chilly side. That's November for you. Just glad there's not snow yet. Today I am planning to hike down to a creek, try some Tenkara fly fishing. I'm sporting a 300 blackout rifle right now, in case if I come across a black bear. I have a tag for legal harvest. I know that this area has black bear in it historically, but that's not my objective for today. I'm just getting out of the house. I also have some hammocking equipment that I'll show later on in the video, do a full load out with my bag here. So should be a good day. Thanks for letting me bring you along. Alright, so we made it. This is a cool place. I've never been here before. It's probably a little loud because of the waterfalls inside. This is actually a man-made dam on this creek, and I'll have to do some historical context, some research I should say, do a voiceover and kind of just give an explanation about this area because I don't know much about it. It's my first time here. The creek comes up through the dam and pretty shallow, probably like 7-8 inches deep, and that should be enough to target some small fish. Tenkara, you know, you're not asking for big fish. I mean, you're paying fish all day. And then if I don't catch anything up here, I might hike down past the waterfall, see if there's anything below. This waterfall is definitely too steep. I don't think fish could make it up, so I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't fish in here, but we'll see. So catch up with you in a sec. All right, so I'm sure some of you, probably family members, the only people watching this video, might be curious for what this style of fishing is. So collapsed, this telescopic rod fits inside of my backpack, fits basically anywhere, and it telescopes out, you know, like that. I won't do it all the way out just yet because I have all of my fishing tackle here inside of this fanny pack, and I think fanny packs are cool again. You can see it, you know, all the people these days are using them, so no shame in that. I have my 11-foot braided line spooled up on this little storage holster, and you basically just fold the line over itself into it's kind of hard to see. I might take a close-up in just a second to show the camera, but once you feed that out, you start extending your rod. Keep a hold of this storage wheel, and it will unspool all of your length of line. Now, I already have a fly tied on here just because it's easy, but anytime you want to change it out, it's just like regular fly fishing. You know, I have some monofilament line here and with a fly on it, so I'll just go ahead and get fishing with it, see what happens. Probably end up throwing on something different. This might not be the best fly. It's kind of big if I'm guessing the size of fish in this stream, so we'll see. All right, I'm anticipating there are some fish along this rock wall. It goes over to this overhanging bush. It looks like a good spot, so we're gonna see what I can wrangle up here if I'm lucky. There's definitely fish eating right over there. Oh, I'm on one. All right, let's get this boy in the net. Or girl, could be a hen. So sweet. I've been here for 3 minutes. I already netted a fish. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful brook trout. See if we can get it to hold still here for the camera. Nah, there we go. Check out that beauty. Awesome. Let me get it back in the water, get it released. You gotta turn around. There you go. Beautiful. Fish number one. This is the fly I'm using. It's something I tied myself. I'll be honest, I don't remember the name. Adam's dry fly maybe sounds right. I don't care too much for the names, I just know it works. Alright, changing the fly up. Going with this little guy. Again, tied it, can't quite remember the name. I've been throwing spinners all summer, so kind of don't care. It just looks juicy, and it's got this white parachute on top, so it kind of helps me watch the fly better. So let's see what happens. All right, so I can see the big guy swimming. He is hanging out up here, so let's see if we can get him. Actually step to the left of me. Oh, I'm on some little fish. I saw the big guy, he swam up to it. But this is exciting. So I don't think that big guy's gone. I think he'll still be around. Oh, come on, get in the net. Where'd you go? Oh, don't get wrapped up under that tiny little branch. Come on, you little Jemmy. Well, that fly worked like a charm, so I know that big guy's still up there. He shouldn't have been spooked too bad. So, let's go. I see him. He keeps looking for it. Oh, I'll put it right in front of his face. Come on, buddy. Eat. Eat. You're hungry. Dang it. Another small fish. Might be the same dumb one that I just caught. Oh, the big fish is chasing him. That is such cool behavior. Come on. Into the net. See, this is the fun part about Tenkara. You don't have a reel, so you gotta just wrangle the fish. And it can get real crazy. Okay, we're going micro. Got a weighted nymph, some flash, and I mean, it's a zebra nymph body that I threw flash on. So, see if it works. I know something's gonna eat it. It's just whether or not I'm accurate in my casting to put it over top of the big boy's face. There we go, hopefully. On him. Look at that. I mean, I am on the big fish immediately. That was crazy. As much as surface is fun, I mean, throwing top water, man, this is so cool. He's a little bit lethargic, you know. He's not putting up the biggest fight, but that's okay. Well, might have spoken too soon. He took off again. Oh, I'm gonna be really content after landing this guy. He's every bit of 8 inches, and that's pretty good for this creek. I mean, this is a small creek, but there's a lot of fish. Good health in this stream. Come on, guy. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Man, he's pretty. I can wrangle him back in this way. Oh, yes. Oh, that's way bigger than 8. That's at least a 10, maybe 11-inch trout. What a beaut. I'll get a close-up with the camera. Oh, yeah. There's the big guy, hand for reference. I mean, that is a giant fish for this stream. I'm going to definitely let him go simply because let him breed, or her. Let it breed, spread the gene pool. All right, head out. Beautiful. I'm so happy I came out today. Man, just chilling there. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, gonna try this brown zebra midge that I tied. See if it works. Okay, I'm on one. I think this is our contender. In fact, if I can get another little guy, bring home a couple. Because Tycoon, he's a He's a full-grown cat now. He's not a kitten, so he can probably manage to eat more than this. Had another little boy. Oh, come on, get in the net. There we go. More dinner for Tycoon. He's gonna love it. There we go. He's a bit dirty, but these are the other small guys. Feed to the cat. All right, so packed up from the bottom there. I caught 3 little fish, bring home for my cat Tycoon. He loves it when I cook some fresh fish for him. So gonna try setting up my hammock down there. The trees were just a little too soft and springy. So I'm gonna hike up in here, do a quick setup, like a 5-minute setup with my hammock, just to check out the comfort level with this underquilt, top quilt combo. So yeah, beautiful area. Loved it out here. I'm coming back again for sure with friends. I might even come back later this week. One of my buddies, I know it's been a while since he's been camping, so I know he'd love to go. And from where we parked the truck, or where I parked the truck, it's only probably, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile to get down here. So I'll end up getting another video over here of this pretty waterfall because it's super cool. All right, so I'll share my quick thoughts about this configuration. This is the Eno Sub 7 hammock with their whoopee sling style tree straps, and all in all, just for the hammock and straps, it weighs 12 ounces. That's including this ridge line here to help me get that perfect hang angle every time. So 12 ounces for a hammock and straps is on the fringe of extremely ultralight. So the downsides to that is this is a 1-person hammock, meaning it's not as wide. I probably won't be able to get a good diagonal lay for more of a flat sleep, but if my priorities on a trip are maybe just one night, just going in farther, more miles and back, I could make that sacrifice. I've taken a good couple naps in this hammock. You know, I toss and turn a little bit, but it's not unbearable, so I could make this work. Now the underquilt, it is from, what is it? One Tigress. And you know, I don't know if they're made in Indonesia. They're not made in China, I know that much. So it's kind of cool. They have a lot of innovation within their company, but the most probably appealing aspect for many people is their price. This underquilt was $32, and it's kind of a fun, unique camo color. The other underquilt I have that I bought from Outdoor Vitals, 0 degree underquilt, and to its credit, I've slept in that down to single digits, and it's kept me warm. But that was $270, and I'd saved up for a while to get that. This I saw on an Amazon Prime Day sale earlier this summer, so I picked it up. And I know for summer temperatures it's going to be more than enough. I mean, it's rated for 30 degrees, but there were lots of reviews from people in the comment section or the reviews on Amazon saying it goes well below its rating, into the mid-20s. So I'm excited to check that out, see how well it works as far as warmth goes. I know if you pair it with a really nice top quilt, it's hard to feel that cold, especially if you layer up with your actual clothing. But it's a synthetic material and a synthetic filling, which is nice because down, if it gets compressed or wet, you know, it won't insulate you as well as it should. So this is a different style of underquilt than the one I have. So I have my Nemo 30-degree top quilt in there. I didn't feel like cracking it open just to try this out. I mostly wanted to just, excuse me, hang these up together, see what it felt like. It fits well. When I've taken those naps in this hammock before, it wasn't with an underquilt. It was, it was hot. It was summertime, so I took a nap in the middle of the day with it. So I like it. It's gonna be fun. I definitely didn't have to hike all this way to come try it out, but I wanted to get out of the house, I wanted to come fishing, and I wanted a reason to get out and have fun. So next up, I'll just do a quick gear haul with everything that I brought for this day trip. So, all right, I'm gonna make this one quick and dirty. So I always bring bear spray when I'm out by myself, especially in areas that I think there's a possibility of having bears. I know this area does have black bears. It's also why I brought my 300 blackout carbine. So I have this loaded up with some 110 grain copper loads. If you enjoy firearms and stuff, you can message me and ask me more about that setup later. But good enough to take down a black bear. Fishing net, you'll see, or you already saw in the video, caught quite a few fish today. Probably caught about 10, which is great for a small stream. I didn't really have a whole ton of expectations. This is just a dry bag that I had this underquilt stuffed into. Got Fjallraven wool hoodie. Love this thing. I'll only really wear it in the fall time and maybe spring because it's warm, and it's just not really one of those things I want to wear in the summer, so it goes in storage. I have a compressible pillow. This is a Thermarest pillow. Love it. I've had this thing for like 4 years. It comes with me on every camping trip, every road trip, and on the a few times I might go flying somewhere for a trip. It comes along there as well. I brought this bino harness with binos and a rangefinder in case if I did see a bear from a farther distance and I wanted to consider harvesting it. That's why I brought the gun. I should have mentioned that in the first place. I always bring the bear spray for protection. The gun is a second or third level of defense, because the first level of defense is always noise and awareness. But I brought the gun because I have a bear tag, and I thought, hey, might be able to harvest a bear. You never know. But yeah, in here I got a rangefinder, 10x42 binos. I didn't ever pull these out just because, I wasn't gonna, unless if I seen a bear from farther out. So if you see one close up, you don't need to have binoculars to identify that it's a black bear, and you can harvest it or not. So here's this little fanny pack that I mentioned earlier with all my fishing tackle. That weighs less than a pound, so it's pretty fun having a pretty lightweight kit for fishing. Same thing, I've got the fishing rod here, which I already showed you. It's in its storage tube. Got a foam sit pad. I use this a ton during hunting. There's actually blood on it. It's good stuff. Keeps your bum wet. Sorry, keeps your bum from getting wet, and keeps it more comfortable if you have to sit on a rock. Got a water bottle with some water. And on the inside of this bag, I have compression sack with my 30-degree top quilt. I didn't want to set it up. I thought maybe if it was really cold, if the temperatures dropped out here and I wanted to take a nap, it'd be nice, but I'm pretty content. The fishing was great, so that took up most of my time. Now, anything else in here? Yeah, like a beanie. I've got some Ritz crackers as a snack. Yeah, the star of the show is this bag. This is the Fjallraven Kai Pack 38. Love this bag. It says 38 liters, but it really hauls more than what it seems. You can extend this brain up all the way. So after you fill up the internal volume, you can also pack a few big things on top of here and compress it all down. So love this bag. Taking it backcountry skiing on an 8-day trip. Backcountry skiing. I've taken it canyoneering down in southern central Utah. So love it. Of course, I already talked about the hammock setup. So it's time for me to pack up, get ready, and go back to the car. Got probably 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile of hiking. It'll be uphill. So again, I'm not putting that sweatshirt on. It's going to be too warm. But I'll, probably probably just update you guys after I get back home, maybe with a little video of the cat eating the fish that I caught. So it's been a really, really fun afternoon. Very blessed to get out here. Praise God for his beautiful creations and my good health to get out here. So yeah, really happy.